Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professionals IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seekers. Today I am your host for the afternoon. My name is Aritra Vashak and I am from Bangladesh. Dear IGP Knowledge Seekers, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already served 3 million knowledge seekers in 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professionals (IGP) is the training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. The Institute of Global Professionals is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reputable. We serve students and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education, so we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our service locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holders, and also for learners, the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the most famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, awards, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium service for free like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning games, website, free courses, convert sites, and many, many more. We help to empower to youth to learn to meet their expectations and dreams and becomes highly skilled people. We implement several trainings, programs, webinars, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professionals, trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities to ensure excellent and in-depth instruction. To, we arrange with qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extended free service to more than 3 million knowledge seekers, and in the last 3 years, we have affiliations with universities and organizations in 70 different countries. Virtual mouse signing with many colleges and organizations have been accomplished. We're working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love, light, and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them good research and practiced method. We must have a genuine concern for the learners. We represent both diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill levels and values. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Before we move to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1318 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1318 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1319 program. Name is Connection of Organization and Method, O and M. And today's our speaker name is Sir Dr. Raj Narayan Avasti from India. Before I hand over the stage to Sir, want to share a little bit about our speaker. He is a senior officer OL and in charge technologies technological translation Electronics Corporation of India Limited, CECIL. Now very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello sir.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaste sir, how are you?
I'm very fine.
Okay sir. Sir, on behalf of IGP Knowledge Seekers wants to hear from you about you sir. Please share yourself.
Thank you. I am Dr. Rajna Avasthi from India. I'm working as a senior officer, official language, and I have been the faculty in India's one of the most reputed defense training institute in the Indian Air Force, that is a Mechanical Training Institute. In organization and methods and training and development, I have over 30 years of experience. So today in my topic, I will be going in very detail with my learned audience, and I am sure that what are the requirement of organization and methods when them in any organization, it will be very useful to our esteemed audience. I am very thankful to IGP for giving me this golden opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you sir. Sir, now the stage is yours. You can start your presentation.
So as you know that today functions of organization and methods, it's a very important aspect in any organization, that what are the things there should be for organization of any office and methods. In short, it is known as O&M. O&M means that it's a training, it's a development, or we can say it's a very overall development of any organization. So here we'll go on the definition of organization and methods. O&M refers to systematic attempt on the part of an enterprise to improve and maintain office administration at very high level of efficiency. Dear learned audience, ladies and gentlemen, we should see that whenever and wherever and in whatever position we are working in office, we should maintain a very high level of efficiency. We should be effective also, we should be efficient also. But our efficiency should be at very high level and our effectiveness should be 100%. Now we see in any organization, as the workload is increasing day by day, so we want our executives and our employees, those who are working in office, they should know what is the organization and methods. It is concerned with all types of administration. It may be the structure of office, it may be the interrelationship between different units of activity and position, office system and routines, methods of operation, use of devices. Now the structure of office, any office, it should have the very planned structure. Who should report to whom? It's a very important in office. If somebody doesn't know and there is a ambiguity or there is a no clarity that which employee will report to whom, it will be very difficult to run the office. In the same way, interrelationship between different unit of activity and position should be very clear. Suppose there is one administration department, one accounts department, and one welfare department. They should know what is their interrelationship activity and how they should correlate between each other. Office systems and routines, methods of operations, which office should do what, where the line should be drawn, and from which line another department will work. It should be very clear. I have seen with my experience in the over 30 years of service in any government sector that if the methods of operation, any employee doesn't know, any executive doesn't know where he or she should stop, it's a very difficult to operate any office. So they should know the methods of operation. Suppose any file they are putting up, any office note is going for any recommendation or any decision making process. There must be a flow of office, flow of file, that this office note or this letter will go from A to B, then B to C, C to D, D to E. Means there should be a very clarity, because if there is no clarity in the methods of operations, it may delay in time, it will cost the inefficiency, and later our job will not be so efficient. Now, the role of organization and methods, that also we should know. It is through O&M that office operations and procedures are continuously improved. Because O&M officers, those who are working in O&M, they will be analyzing each and every operation and procedures, and it should be continuously improved. It is not that O&M people will do only survey. They should tell that in where we are lagging behind and where we can combine the operation, where we can distribute the system, means whether we should do in centralized manner or decentralized manner, or we should delegate some responsibilities. These all things O&M officers, they will take care. Then work simplification is possible. They will also see that in any, suppose any production office is there, how the work can be simplified. Suppose, for example, suppose somebody is working on the production and one operation is working in lathe machine and one operation is drilling machine. After drilling, again it will go for milling machine operation. So suppose they are far away, both the operation takes distance, so that O&M people, what they will do, see that they will see that both the operation, how it can be made possible. So whether any drilling machine can be incorporated or it can be installed near the lathe machine. So these are very important things which O&M people see. And for better communication, that is also very important. For any organization, especially in production side, our communication should be in the very, very high grade of standard. There should not be any misconfusion. There should not be any misleading. Our communication should be very clear, where to go, when to go, who will go, up to what percentage will go. Each and everything should be in written form, and each and everything should be communicated well in advance to operators. Now, if we follow these all things, improvement in our procedures and operations, work simplification, and better communication, so definitely our economy will be achieved. Where we are producing, suppose, 1,000 items per day, so if these all things are there, we can go for 1,500 items. So definitely in one day we cannot go, but when it comes in a process, in a day to day practice, so definitely our process will be enhanced and our economy will be achieved. Economy means the cost of production should not be the overall direct cost. So some profit must be there, and that the cost of any product include direct, it includes the salary of employees, it includes the other amenities which are given by company. And for this, a separate department is sometimes set up in large enterprise for the purpose of expert handling the O&M functions. We should be very clear here. Those are our learned speakers, so those are listening as a esteemed audience, that O&M function is very important. And for this, we should have a separate department, and the executives, so those are working and those have been given the responsibility of O&M department, they should be very expert in handling the O&M related activities. Because if they are not perfect 100%, it will lead to misconfusion, and our main motto, that is economy, will not be achieved. So now we see that what are the objectives of organization and methods in the O&M. The goal of organization and methods is to improve the efficiency level of administration. The main goal of O&M is to maintain the efficiency with respect to the day-to-day improvement. There must be improvement in efficiency. The graph should not be parallel. Some improvement must be there. How this improvement will come, whether it will come man side, whether it will come material side, whether it will come machine side, this is the duty of O&M executive. Suppose we are working in a mechanical department and we have to cut 100 centimeter pieces for milling operation. So there, O&M people, what they will see, suppose the length of any rod, metal rod, is 100 centimeter as a finished product. So they should see there should not be too much the length of a rod. It should be maximum 4 to 5 mm or maximum 2 to 3 mm as per the efficiency of operators. Suppose a 100-meter rod, 100 millimeter rod, we have to finish as a finished product, and rod itself is around 150 mm. So it will take time to reduce 50 mm to bring the rod up to 100 millimeter length. For this purpose, this organization and method section, they take very keen observation, and they should do from table to table, machine to machine observation, that what are the problems are faced by operators, how we can increase the efficiency of process. These all things are taken by O&M people. This goal is sought to be achieved through the fulfillment of following objectives. So for this purpose, following objectives are to be maintained. Number 1, elimination of waste. There should not be too much waste. Means, suppose 100 mm dia is there for any rod. So we should select the rod of maximum 102 mm or 102.5 mm. We should not select the rod of 110 mm, because 110 to bring 100, we have to reduce the diameter of 10 mm. So it will cost too much for the company. So elimination of waste should be very minimum as possible. Then improvement of output and quality of work. We know the output is more important. So for that purpose, suppose anything is there, we take anything, Suppose in office also, any letter is, we have taken the printout of any report. So what we should do? Whenever we are making any report, suppose any inspection has been carried out or is to be carried out in our office. So what we should do, this is very important and everybody should bear in mind, whenever there is an inspection in our office, we should see the previous year's inspection report, that what are the things were checked in previous year. So we should take out the previous year report and we should fill up the inspection report based on the previous year data. No problem, some new information might have been asked to go in new report, but if you are having the previous year data, definitely it will increase and it will give a slight observation to the executive who is preparing the report, and with that they can report in a better way and it will improve the quality of work. As you know, the quality of work is very important. Suppose any report we have made of 10 pages and after making 10 pages again it has come back. So we should see our time is also lost, paper lost, emotional imbalance may be there because he or she has worked hard and this report has come back with some observations. So if some positive observations are there, we have to take in a very positive manner. But always we should see that whenever we are making any report, that report should be very perfect and it should be based on the data of the previous reports. Then improvement in office services. Whatever office services we are using, it should be continuous improvement. Means, suppose we are having office services of any machine, any Xerox machine or any scanning. So always we should see that suppose we are having a scanner. So it is need not to take the printout each and everything. We can use the fax, we can use the scanner, and whenever letter comes, it must be scanned as a e-copy. So two things should be there. We need not to waste the paper. We can minimize the cartridge of a printer. So this is very important that scanning must be done each and everything in e-form. So whenever we are using any office service, we must take the backup in any date. We can say, okay, we will take the backup every 15 days or every 1 month, but day-to-day backup must be done. Whatever you are doing, it must be backed up, it must be stored in a very proper way. One more thing is there, that in office services I have seen, suppose when any letter comes, so what we do in computer, it should be named in a very perfect manner. In quickness, what we do, we name the any document as we require. But no, suppose today I am there, tomorrow somebody is going to come in my place and he or she has to see that letter. So for that purpose, all the letters should be named in a very, very proper manner, making the staff efficiency consciousness. That is also duty of O&M department. They should see that they should tell to staff that your efficiency is going down. So you should be very conscious. It will not be tolerated by management, so that employee will come to know that somebody is checking my efficiency. In any corporation, in any corporate sector, or in any company, or in any organization, the employee should not feel that nobody is seeing me. Whatever I want to do, I will do. So no, making the staff efficiency consciousness is very important, and the day they will come to know that my staff is very efficient, very conscious. So they will come to know and there will not be any problem. So making the staff efficiency consciousness is very, very important. Now, office efficiency cannot be improved unless there is a conscious effort on part of staff to improve their efficient office work. So here, whatever office work is there, that should be continuously checked and continuously it should be seen that any worker or any employee, they should not feel that my work is being ignored or my whatever my efforts are being put, nobody is taking care of. So that is very important. The conscious efforts on the part of staff. Staff should not feel that somebody is checking me and they should feel that somebody is mentoring me with a conscious effort. There is a lot of difference between checking and mentoring. Checking, nobody wants that I should be checked in this world. So everybody wants that I should have some mentor in my professional field. So in office, there should be conscious efforts and it should be in the part of mentoring. By mentoring, you can see that if you mentor any employee, you can have a lot of 100% enhancements in productivity or any job which is done by that operator. So conscious to stimulate the interest in the office and they should be encouraged to improve. That is very much important. Whenever you are seeing that somebody is doing good work, so that office, that employee must be encouraged to improve. Because the improvement is not a result. It is not a, it is a continuous journey. One should not see that today I have improved of my job of I am producing 105%, so my job is over. No. Continuously he or she has to improve. Today 102%, tomorrow 105%, 106%, 7% or 8%. So this improvement should be continuous. But remember, this improvement should not be on the cost of quality. We should never compromise with quality. That is very, very important. That quality is very, very fundamental important in any organization, in any production. So that O&M people, organization and methods, those are working and their objective is to improve the production without compromising in quality of work. So quality and production both are very, very much related. And once we are quality oriented, once we are having SOP, once we are having all the procedures, SOP, standard operating procedures, definitely we can have a very, very good production in most efficient manner. Now, O&M productivity. You can see that productivity means the amount of output in relation to the input, labor and other productive factors employed. The greater the volume of output for a given amount of input, the higher will be the productivity. This is very important that productivity means the amount of output in relation to the input. As everybody knows that productivity is the ratio of output and input. This input may be in the form of labor or other productivity factors. So greater the volume of output. If output given in a given amount of input, definitely productivity will be more. In office work, productivity depends not only on the personal but also on the input, such as normally in any office we see that productivity is only output and input in the terms of material or machine. But no, it affects on many things such as organization structures, relationship between each other, procedure and methods, materials and equipments used in environment. So these four things are very important. Now I will see first organizational structure. You see, organization structure should be very clear that who will report to whom. First thing, nobody should be in ambiguity whether I am reporting to A or B. No, if somebody is there, either he has to report A or he or she has to report B. Because if somebody is there that I can report to both people, that integrity will be not perfect. So for any organization, that integrity is most important, and for that organizational structure is very, very important. Now the relationship between each other. The relationship between each other should be very perfect. Suppose two employees are there, if their relation is very good, suppose in a mechanical shop where the turning machine is there, drilling machine is there, grinding machine is there, milling machines is there, and all the supervisors are having very good relation between each other. So whenever any job is being passed out, with their personal relation, this job will be taken in a very positive way and it can be taken for next operation. Or they can tell that suppose in second stage they can tell that these are the problems we are facing in your items, so please check in first stage itself. So you will see if our relation is good in any organization, our production will be more. Then procedure and methods, that is also very important, that procedure and methods should be very simple and very clear. And there must be standard operating procedure, SOPs. If SOP is there, we need not to worry anything. Each and everything is written, and for each and everything there are some methods. When I was working in a production and I was in charge of one shop floor, what I used to do, whenever suppose any job is coming to me, first as an in charge, I will see that this job has come to me and I have to do some operations. So in organization and methods, gentlemen, it is not the duty of only O&M department. Each and every supervisor, each and every officer who is a floor in charge, there should be O&M activity in their heart. What I used to do, whenever I will make the job card, I will see that how many people are they doing. So I will allot each job card to each employee. I will see, I will write down that these are the production process you have to take care of and how much time it will take. Suppose 8-hour duration is there. I have given job to them. What they will do, I will write there that 3 hours this job has to be completed, and after 3 hours another job will be given to you. So this is very important aspect in procedure and methods, and that is the duty of O&M. Each and everything should be written in a very precise manner, and there should be methods also. So suppose in some operation, A operation has to be done first after B. So it should not be done that first B followed by A. So this is very important. Then material and equipment used in environment. That also we should see that whenever whatever material or whatever equipments we are using, It should be in a very economical way, in a very precise manner. So these are the basic things of the O&M productivity that in any organization, O&M plays a very important role. Their people are independent because they are being selected by the management who are having the very great experience of management and methods activity. So they are the people who planned and who makes the systems and who makes the standard operating procedures. So these are the very basic things which each and every O&M officer should see. Now the objective and principle of O&M, what are the objectives are there? That all the necessary operations, all the unnecessary operations should be eliminated. All operations which can be advantage be combined. So you should see that whenever anything is there, if suppose two operations are there, and if it can be combined, it will be very good for any organization. All operations should be there in correct sequence. That is also there. Whenever I am in charge, and because each and every in charge will be indirectly O&M people. O&M should be in their heart. So whenever they are doing any operation, so they should see that operator is doing the job in a correct sequence. That sequence is very important in any job. All necessary operations should be simple as possible. All necessary operations should be very simple as far as possible. There should not be ambiguity or there should not be any cumbersome operations. So O&M people will study the job and they will see that whatever operations are being done, these are being done in the most effective and efficient manner. The shorter the office work cycle, higher will be the overall productivity. This is very important. Fifth point is very important. In any office work, our office work cycle should be very shorter. Suppose in any office where the paperwork work is being done, so there O&M people should see that this suppose any recommendation has to be done. Already it has been discussed in the top management, and top management has told that action can be taken, and already it is diarized in the meeting minutes. So whenever we are issuing the order, again it should not go to the top management because already decision has been taken. So it should be go maximum one step to the top management so they can also see before issuing the order. So this office work cycle should be very shorter. Suppose I have seen in office experience, most of the time goes only on because any paper goes to top management, 5, 6 stages. Again from there it will come 5 to 4, 4 to 3. Again it will come one where this letter has been issued. By the time that date will be over. So this is the destiny, that the purpose for which we have issued the file or we have to release the file, we have moved the file. There is no purpose once date has gone. And workflow should not be only fast, but also it should have an even tempo. That is also very important. That our workflow should be very perfect, and it should not only be the fast, that today it is fast, tomorrow it is not fast. No, it should have very even tempo. So these are the basic things and objective of principle of O&M. And if you follow these all things, I am very sure that you are going to reduce the work of O&M people. So O&M people can plan for better perspective of company, how we can increase our target, how we can increase our profitability, how we can increase the vendors development, how we can increase the systems and procedures, how we can increase our training and development. These are the things where the O&M people can focus. So if we see as an in charge, these all things, definitely we are going to enhance the production of our company. So these are the very important things which this O&M people should take care of. Now the O&M department. Now here I have said that O&M people are mainly related with organization and methods. But what is the role of O&M department? Although O&M functions may well be performed by the office manager having knowledge of O&M, it is desirable to have a separate O&M department. There should be a separate O&M department in every organization. Each and every organization should have a separate O&M department, and it should be maximum as far as possible. I have seen and my experience says that it should report directly to the higher management. It should not be report to middle level management, because sometimes this O&M department reduces the some activity, it merges the some department. It says that this man has to be transferred from this production line to this production line. And you know, in this world, nobody wants change, but change is inevitable. So if O&M department is separate and directly it is reporting to the management, so the executive who is working in O&M department, he or she will not have any problem, and very smooth way this production work can be completed. Now we have seen in organization is sometimes employees are working in any shop floor for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Now they should go to some other department, whatever good things they are doing in this department, if they go to other department, they can do in more better way. So there must be a transfer policy from one department to another department, from one floor to another floor. It is good for both. It is good for employee also, it is good for management also, and it is good for overall also. So this is must, and this should be taken with very seriously by the management. Being a separate from other department, the O&M department can study the procedure or methods of other department and without any bias. So this O&M department always study the procedure of other department. Suppose they are doing the very good practices, they are following the very good practices, that practices can be brought forward, it can be carried forward to other department, because the knowledge should come from all over the ways, from the all window, all doors should be open for the knowledge. So this is very important, and it should be done without bias, and we should see that our production should not be hampered. If we are studying the procedure and method, we should see that it should not hurt the somebody, it should be rewarded to the employee. He or she should not feel that when I was doing very good job, I have been transferred from this post to this job to this job. We should say that you have been transferred for a very good career, and it has been acknowledged by the management as a very positive attitude. So if this thing is there, definitely we are going to improve in a very, very perfect manner. So these are the things we should observe. Now the steps of conducting O&M assignment. O&M functions should be conducted as a continuous process. As I told you, that it is not a one-day job, it is not a two-day job, it's a continuous job. So, for conducting O&M assignment, the O&M officer and team will have to take the following steps. Determining the objective. They should determine that what is their objective, for what purpose they are in O&M. So continuous, they should introspect themselves also. Then planning the assignment, preparing the meeting, collection of facts, analysis of facts, submitting proposal for change, helping the implementation. This is very thing. We have determined the objective. We have planned for assignment. We have prepared for meeting. We have collected the facts. We have analyzed also facts. And we have submitted the proposal for change in the organizational structure. But at the same time, as a O&M officer, it is your duty that you should help the management in implementation also. Because two things are there. Suppose you have given any change, so it is your duty, it should be implemented in the most perfect manner. Because if implementation is not done properly, there is no use of giving submission of any proposal. So this is the things any executive who is working on O&M department, they should see. Now the advantages of O&M, there are many advantages of O&M. In the modern office management, O&M has come to occupy an important place because of its many advantages. It eliminates waste in all forms and result in saving the office cost. It improves the work performance. Work performance will be improved. It ensures better office service. It motivates the staff to improve their performance. The efficiency, consciousness, and scientific approach to work generated by O&M automatically improves morale and motivation of staff. These four things are there, that performance, improvement in performance, better office services, motivation to staff. If these three things are maintained, definitely the efficiency of the people will be increased. And the main objective of O&M people is to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of the employees. So these are the very, very basic things that O&M people and executive, those are working in O&M, they should see. They should also see the safety process. They should also see that whatever the jobs are being done, there should not be any problem, there should not be any injury. So if they see these all things, our effectiveness will be increased like anything. So I'm very happy with my learned audience that they have listened me very thorough, very effectively. And if any question is there, I'll be very thankful to answer your question with my experience, with my exposure in this field, because I have worked in organization and methods for decades. I am I have seen many organizations, what are the faults are there, what are the problems are there, what are the mistakes there, how these mistakes are being done, how these have been rectified, and how we can take work from any people, from anybody in the most effective manner. So thank you for gracious presence. If any question is there, I'll be very happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation,
Okay, thank you.
which can impact our knowledge seekers surely, sir. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seekers can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seekers, sir. Once again, thank you so much, dear sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for question answer part, which is the most valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we'll be back in our session part 2. Dear Ajbin knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After a short video, we'll start our question answer part. After question answer, we have webinar certification and quiz competition. Sir, after a short video, we'll start our question answer part, sir. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. After a short video, we'll be come back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, sir. Dear ISB knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box. Dear IGP knowledge seekers, please ask your question in the comment box. Sir? So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sir, I hope you covered full topic properly. So, sir, that's why here is no question. Yes, I hope you covered full topic properly.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with the new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable Sir, hope to you see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm very
Thank you,
thankful
sir.
to IGP for inviting me, and I also got enriched. I also enriched my knowledge for preparing this presentation because I'm having the experience, but I got a lot of knowledge from IGP, and I am very thankful to all the learned audience. And IGP, you have set a benchmark in global professional community. Keep going ahead. We all are with you. Thank you, IGP. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir,
Thank you.
Honorable Sir, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. IGP Knowledge Seekers, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we'll start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Thank you. IGP Knowledge Seekers, time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we'll start our webinar certification process. After webinar certification process, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Thank you. Today's are some technical problems. We cannot share our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Today's are some technical problems. We cannot share our certificate code. We provide our certificate code in a short time. Thank you. Dear IGP Knowledge, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. First of all, you have to go www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. And the quiz code is Global IGP, and the quiz code is Global IGP. After a short video, we will be back. Please enjoy your quiz session. Thank you. Mention your friend for direct joining quiz session. Please mention your friend. Okay. After a short video, we will be back. Join in Slido with code and the code is global IGP. Join in Slido with code and the code is global IGP. Please join in Slido with code and the code is global IGP. Please mention your friend for joining and certificate for certificate only. Please join in Slido with code. Already 18 people join with us. Let's start for quiz. Our first question in this session is what are two methods of call processing? First option is converged and Boredens and centralized and disturbed. Which is the right answer? Centralized and disturbed is the right answer, and 29% people are right. Moving to the next question, and our second long question is which role's primary responsibilities is to route email into and out of the organization. It's ET and MC. ET and MC. Wow, 50-50 answer. Let's check. ET is the right answer, and 50% people are right. Okay. Ibne holding the first position and Charlie second. Our third question, system design is facilitates literacy to function, improve maneuver essay in changing orationals and technical decanics C2PC and CUCM. C2PC is the right answer and 81% people are right. Moving to the next question, and our fourth long question is an organization is described as first option is having purpose, structure and people, and second option is having purpose, structure and goals. Which is the right answer, please? Having proposed structure and people is the right answer, and only 18% people are right. Moving to the next question, and our fifth long question is: what are the functions of the Schlegel systems? First option is support, protection, and movement, and second option is was stimulable regulation and stimulation. Second option is the right answer, and 23% people are right. Moving to the next question, and our sixth long question is three method of heat transfer are. First option is convection, conduction, and radiation, and second option is chemicals, electrical, and sun. Which is the right answer? Oh, first option is the right answer, and 95% people are right. Wow. Moving to the next question, and our seventh known question is: which of the following are feeling method? First option is learners self-directed most of what they need to do with some guidance, and second option is professors stand in front and lectures. Hmm. Professors stand in front and lecture is the right answer, and only 5% is right. Moving to the next question, and our eighth known question is: an organization culture affects managers by acquiring them to bend or even break company rules, and second option establishing what a appropriate and expected behavior. Second option is the right answer, and 73% people are right. Moving to the next question, and our ninth known question is: has three function abilities, motivation, and resource. First option is performance formula, and second option is coaching formula. Which is the right answer? Wow. Performance formula is the right answer, and 71% people are right. Moving to the next question and final question in this session is: railroads are the most flexible of the major transportation methods. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? False is the right answer, and only 15% are right. Only. Seriously. Okay, congratulations, top 10 winners. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners. Top 10 congratulations again. Slide will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group. Name is Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winners. Top 10 congratulations again. Slide will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition to certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professionals. At the end moment of our session, we can say properly fits your skill. Never stop learning because life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. What we want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end live button, again wants to thank to all IGP knowledge seekers for active participations as always. See you in the next session. Thank you. Thank you everybody for staying with us till then. Thank you.